What's up, everybody? Well, I got another video for you guys today, and you're probably wondering, why in the hell are we starting off looking at your keyboard? Well, the point of today's video is CableMod made some new keycaps, and I've never ever used custom keycaps on any of my keyboards. I've never even used the weird little rubberized ones Corsair gives you for the WSAD keys. So, I figured we could put these guys on and see how they look real quick. This is just gonna be a kind of silly video, just, hey, cool thing, and then figured other people might be, oh, those are kind of cool. I'll go check them out too. Because a lot of the time, these custom keycaps are really expensive. If you want some real good ones, I have literally seen like just an escape key that had like an anime character like etched into it. Like it looks like a manga artist drew it on a keycap, and that shit was like $130. And I was like, holy shit, that's just for one freaking key. Like 2 of those, and you've already gone more than I've spent on this entire keyboard. But I mean, some people go a little crazy with the keyboards. I've seen keyboards that are like thousands and thousands of dollars if you include everything they did to them into it. It makes this kind of keyboard just seem like a pile of garbage compared to what they use, because, I mean, it is. I like it and everything, but of course their keyboard is going to be terrible compared to like a fully custom-made keyboard by an expert who knows what they're doing. But I'm not one of those people, so I stick with just decent Corsair and Razer products. Although people probably go, oh my god, Razer and Corsair, those things suck, they're horrible. Well, everybody's got their opinion. To somebody, everything on the internet sucks. ASUS sucks, Gigabyte sucks, MSI sucks, you know? To someone, every single thing that exists sucks, so I don't worry about that shit. I go and look at reviews and see what's what. Anyway though, why don't we open this thing up and see what it looks like in there. And I also got this today. Kind of cool little new knife. I am still a knife collector at heart, and I don't go by price, I go by cool. So here's our new knife here. It's all made out of Damascus. Oh, that's an interesting little flip. Oh, it's got a little, let's see if we can zoom in. There we go. It's got a little name on it. That's pretty neat. Anyway though, why don't we go ahead. Wow. Open that. Put that down, and let's see what we got in here, huh? We'll just put that over there. So what do we get in this box? So we get a keycap puller, and you get all of your different keys. So let's just look at all the keys real quick. And then you've got the space bar. So now, why don't we get these guys out of here and get them installed onto the keyboard? Well, alright guys, first things first, we're going to have to get these keys off, and they give you a nice little key puller. So, super easy to use. For those of you who don't know, you just put it on there and it comes off. Most keys have a little cross that they sit in. So, just get all those off real quick. And there we go. Now you should use this time to blow out any schmutz that's in there, and since I have a awesome cat named Misty, unfortunately, her fur gets everywhere, especially under my keys. And then I smoke weed, so little flakes of weed also love to get into all the little keys and whatnot. So I try to keep it clean, but it's a losing battle. But I still at least try. I just blew the thing out like a day or 2 ago when I did the dusting video on this thing. But as you can see, there's already stuff right back in there again. So, real quick, I'm going to go grab my duster and just dust that out real quick. And then we'll plop our new keys back in there and see what's what. Well, alright. Now we're ready to put our new keycaps in. Let's get some of this shit out of our way. That way we can have that right next to that. We don't really need the knife out anymore anyway. So, let's just grab those out of there, and we can just plop them on where they go. Oh. So there's one. Two. There's shift. Hell yeah, this is looking pretty freaking cool already. Oop, gotta make sure it's lined up properly. You don't want to break your keyboard. That would be pretty lame on camera. Like, hey guys, look at this cool thing I got. Oh, it's broken. So there we go. So that's one side done. Now I'm just gonna shut the camera off because I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me install all of those things. So let's just finish installing them real quick, and then we'll turn the computer on and see how they look with the RGB and all of that shit. And then we can wrap this video on up. I told you it's gonna be a short, fun little video, but I like those sometimes too. Alright guys, we've got all of our custom keycaps on, so why don't we go ahead and hop in for a little closer look, and then we will go ahead and turn the computer on and we'll check out the RGB and how they look with that. So I'm gonna take the camera off here real quick and we'll go get a quick close-up. Here we go. So here's a nice close-up of them. I really like the cool little samurai guy on this side. You got like a samurai on that side, and like a ninja and a samurai fighting there, and then you got like a ninja on this side. So that's pretty cool. So, now, let's go turn the computer on and check out what it looks like with RGB. Well, here we go. Here it is with some RGB, and holy shit, that looks fucking awesome. These were definitely worth the $30 I spent on them. And they have an entire set where you can literally replace your whole keyboard with cool, like, little Japanese characters, and they'll have more little stuff like these guys around it. And you can get the whole, like, escape, F keys, all of that. But that was another $39. And then I would have had to spend $29 if I wanted to get these extras that I thought looked cooler than the stock ones that came on it. So I was like, I don't need to turn my whole keyboard into it. Let's just do that. I kind of like that. I think that's more than enough. So let's go in for a closer look. Well, here we go. A little close up of the RGB. Hell yeah. This looks freaking awesome. I am super happy with this. But that is also pretty much all we got for this video. So now that we got them installed and you checked them out, let's go ahead and wrap this video on up now, shall we? Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for this video. And these CableMod Premium laser keycaps are pretty freaking awesome. At least in my opinion. I'm sure there's way nicer ones than this out there, but they also probably cost a lot more money too. As I was saying in the beginning, you can get absolutely crazy ones of these out there. Hell, you can get crazy ass keyboards that make this keyboard look like it's just a pile. But don't get me wrong, I think my favorite part about this keyboard is the fact that it uses lasers for the switches. So it's optical switches. It doesn't get much faster than light, you know? But at the same time, that new vinyl keyboard looks really cool. Having a OLED freaking monitor inside my keyboard and having clear keycaps, that's pretty sweet. I might switch to that and move this guy to my secondary computer. But anyway though, we're getting off onto another tangent of other things I might grab later. So why don't we go ahead and just wrap this video on up? Now, as I said, I really like these. I think they're worth the $29.99. You can get them on Amazon or you can get them straight from CableMod themselves. And there's different versions too. It's not just the Japanese version. There was like a couple other fantasy ones, and then there was like I think there was like a Russian one or a Indian one. And I mean like not Native American Indian, I'm talking about Indians from India kind of stuff. That's their own fault in America for them calling our Indians Indians for so long when we were children. I mean, they kind of brought that on themselves. So now it gets confusing instead of saying, because now you got Native American, which makes sense, and then you've got Indian, which also makes sense. But when you called our Native Americans Indians, it's like, well, what the fuck? So anyway though, I think with all of those different ones out there on both CableMod and on Amazon, there'll be one for everybody if you don't like the Asian, like Chinese, or not Chinese, the Japanese-ish freaking samurai kind of thing and the ninja thing. If that's not your thing, there's a couple other options for you. So go check them out on Amazon or on CableMod. I'll probably leave a link in the description to their store so you guys can easily check it out. I don't get anything from it. I just thought it'd be kind of cool, make it one step easier for you guys. But anyway, that is all I got for this video. So I sure hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you. And until the next video, peace out, guys.